Hello, everyone. Great to find you here once again. And as always, we'll be sharing quotes from time to time on this channel, the ones that we believe have helped us and can or may possibly help you. And today's one is just a quick recap of the few ones we've done recently before we continue on daily basis, adding each one and then trying to expand. You can find this one at OLAOLUDOTCOM, which is OLAOLU.com. And the other ones can also be found at sofatoye.com, which is SOFATOYE.com. You can contribute, send in your own quotes, or you can actually make some comments on them that you see that we're actually doing that at the moment, and it can be a blessing to us too, reading what you feel about these quotes. And we just explain it with the real life explanation we can give them. So I will quickly go through the few ones we've mentioned recently, and any new one that I can see, I'll try to see if I can expand it. The most wasted of all days is one without laughter. E. Cummings. The most wasted of all days is one without laughter. I better laugh now. But it's just very clear that a day that you go through with all the rigors and pain, and you can't even smile, you can't even laugh, then that day is considered one of the most wasted days. Then we have another one here that says the world of achievement has always belonged to the optimist, Harold Wilkins. The world of achievement has always belonged to the optimist, Harold Wilkins. I was on somebody's site earlier, and it was teaching about vision. What this simply means is the fact that most of the things that are being achieved in the world are based on those who believe in what they want to go for. I know I've shared a quote like that before, which was talking about that good leaders actually have vision, and then they pursue it with passion, they hone that vision, and then they make sure they bring it to completion. So this is more like it, that the world of achievement has always belonged to the optimist, Harold Wilkins. Harold Wilkins. I'll go to the next one. It says, every time you smile at someone, it is an action of love, a gift to that person, a beautiful thing. Mother Teresa said that. Every time you smile at someone, it is an action of love, a gift to that person, a beautiful thing. You know, this more or less like what we said earlier, that the most wasted of all days is one without laughter. So not only when you laugh, when you smile, you're actually blessing the world for it. Actually, some people will not see anything good in their whole day than your smile. So you need to smile to people. That can be a blessing. So that's a quote by Mother Teresa. I'll go to the next one. Plunge boldly into the thick of life and seize it where you will. It is always interesting. Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. I think that's a German name or something like that, maybe Belgium. But the thing is, plunge boldly into the thick of life and seize it where you will. It is always interesting. Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. One key thing you can keep in mind here is the fact that nothing in life will just happen by chance. You have to take a decision, you have to make an effort, you have to go out there and do something. And that's why they said, plunge boldly into the thick of life and seize it where you will. It is always interesting. And most often, until you take a step, you will know that what you are doing can actually be done. So it's when you get into it, you'll be so surprised that you can actually enjoy, you can actually push it to a new level just because you started. So keep that in mind. And then I have another one which says, I have learned from experience that the greater part of our happiness or misery depends on our dispositions and not on our circumstances. Martha Washington. That is, I have learned from experience that the greater part of our happiness or misery depends on our dispositions and not on our circumstances. That's like vision also, that when things happen to you, you don't let those things actually happen to you. You make sure you happen to those things. Turn things around. Think positive, think success, think good things, and then you can navigate out of all the habits and all the challenges of life, the valleys that you find yourself in, and then you can get to a higher level. So that's all about having this kind of mindset that goes beyond dispositions. Or, I mean, that is about how you take things in your disposition than your circumstances. Then we'll have one more that I'll share, and then I'll call it a day. As we must always change, renew, rejuvenate ourselves. Otherwise, we had Johann Wolfgang von Goethe again. That's like saying, I mean, if you keep something somewhere, you don't turn it around, you don't do anything to it, even a house left by itself will collapse like a pack of cards someday if it's not nurtured, if it's not taken care of. That's why people have to live in them. So we must always, as human beings, our whole body system, everything have to be washed, have to be cleaned, have to imagine living your entire body in one solitary state for years. You don't bath, you don't take your, I mean, you don't do all kinds of things that you do daily now. Then ultimately, you are going to disintegrate just like dust. So it's very important to always change, renew, rejuvenate ourselves. Otherwise, we are, that's like expecting and encouraging and also accepting different changes that happens around us. These are the few quotes I've got today. And like I said, if you have anything to contribute to these ones, please don't hesitate to get in touch with us at OLAOLUDOTCOM, OLAOLU.com, or SOFATOY.com, that is SOFATOYE.com. So when you get there, look for a way to get in touch, or just leave your comments on all these codes that we are putting there as the days go by. God bless you, and thanks for your time listening to me, us, and we'll speak again very soon. Bye.